All right, let's get right into it. We're skipping the prepared speeches and diving straight into the unscripted Q&A from Robinhood's latest investor call. This is where you find the real story about a company's future. Everything from their plan to build a financial super app to the huge bets they're placing on brand new tech. This is going to be good. So the first huge theme that just jumped out from this call is this idea of the financial super app. It's clear Robinhood isn't happy just being your trading platform anymore. No, they want to become the one-stop shop for your entire financial life. And that, of course, led to the big question from analysts. What's the actual game plan here? I mean, how do you really go from being a super popular trading app to being the one platform people can't live without for everything? And the leadership team laid out a pretty clear strategy. First up, they're pushing Robinhood banking out fast, with a big goal of getting you to deposit your paycheck directly with them. Step 2, and this is so important, is building an ecosystem that's so complete, so useful, that you just don't have a reason to ever move your money out. And finally, they're looking at the whole family, adding features for partners and even kids, trying to make Robinhood the financial center for the entire household. This quote right here from CEO Vlad Tenev just says it all. It's so direct. This isn't just about adding a bunch of cool new features. It's about a fundamental strategic goal. Get the money in, and then keep it in the Robinhood ecosystem. It's a really powerful and clear mission. Okay, but it's not just about making the core app stronger. The Q&A also showed that Robinhood is making some really big, you might even say experimental, bets on what's coming next. These are the projects they're hoping will fuel their growth for years to come.
So you have to ask, right? Where are they pushing the envelope the most? When you look at what they've been launching, 3 things really pop out as their biggest and, honestly, their boldest new ventures.
First up, prediction markets. And to get a sense of just how massive this has become, just look at this number. Management said that 2.5 billion, with a B, contracts were traded in October alone. That's more than the entire last quarter combined. I mean, that's not just growth, that's an explosion. So what's their secret sauce here? Well, leadership pointed to a few things. They're using their massive user base as a launchpad. They're offering a huge variety of markets beyond just sports. Think economics, politics, pop culture, and they're making it all feel seamless inside the app. It's really the classic Robinhood playbook, just aimed at a totally new type of asset. Their second big bet is Robinhood Ventures, and this one goes right back to their whole democratized finance mission. They're trying to break down a huge wall, access to private pre-IPO companies. The model's pretty simple, but the crucial part is that it's designed for the 85% of Americans who aren't accredited investors. The ones who don't meet those super high income or net worth rules and are typically locked out of these deals. And the third new frontier is social. The way they explained it, the vision for Robinhood Social is to basically close the loop. So instead of hearing about a stock tip on, say, Reddit or Twitter, and then switching over to Robinhood to buy it, they want to be the place where that whole conversation starts, right next to the buy and sell buttons. Now, all of this innovation isn't just for the US market. The investor call made it crystal clear that Robinhood has massive global ambitions, and crypto technology is right at the heart of that entire strategy. So the key thing everyone wanted to understand was, how exactly is the company going to use its deep expertise in crypto to expand internationally? And more than that, how will it help them create totally new kinds of financial products? The answer, in one word, is tokenization. So what in the world is that? Well, basically, it's taking a traditional asset like a share of Apple stock and turning it into a digital token that lives on a blockchain. And that one little change unlocks a whole new universe of possibilities. And the difference here is just night and day. With tokenization, the whole 9:30 to 4 market, it's gone. You can trade 24/7. Waiting a day for your trade to settle? Nope, it's instant. And access is no longer stuck in one region. It becomes truly global. On the call, they really framed this as a fundamental upgrade to the entire financial system as we know it. And this isn't just some far-off dream. They have a clear multi-year roadmap. They're already in phase 1, listing hundreds of these stock tokens in Europe. Phase 2 will be all about letting people trade them on their big institutional exchange, Bitstamp. And then the long-term vision, phase 3, is full integration with the world of DeFi, decentralized finance. That could completely change the game. And if you had any doubt about how big this global ambition is, leadership shared this huge 10-year goal to have more than half of all company revenue come from outside the United States. I mean, that just signals a massive, fundamental shift in where this company is headed. Okay, so you can have all these bold new products and huge global plans, but none of it works if the foundation isn't rock solid, right? So the final theme from the Q&A was really about what Robinhood is doing behind the scenes to get faster, stronger, and more innovative. Investors really wanted to know, what's changed inside the company? What's the engine that's letting them ship new products at this crazy fast pace while also making the whole platform more stable and resilient? Well, they pointed to a few key things. They've built a culture that learns from every single outage to get stronger. They were super early and went all in on adopting AI, especially for their engineers and customer service. And they've changed how they're organized, moving to a general manager model where teams basically act like mini CEOs for their own products. It helps them move so much faster. This quote here really gets to the heart of their mindset on reliability. Instead of seeing technical glitches as just failures, they actually treat them as priceless learning opportunities. It's a really proactive way to build a platform that can handle the insane scale they're planning for. All right, so we've dug through a ton of questions and answers. What's the big picture here? Let's boil it all down and recap the key strategies that are really defining Robinhood's path forward. It really comes down to 4 core pillars. Number 1, go all in on the super app, become the absolute center of their users' financial world. 2, make big, bold bets on the future, with things like prediction markets, ventures, and social. 3, push hard into global markets, using tokenization as the tip of the spear. And 4, never stop strengthening the core technology that makes it all possible. And that leaves us with this one last, really fascinating question. See, Robinhood isn't just betting on one version of the future. They're actively trying to build several at the same time. The super app, the prediction engine, the tokenized global marketplace. The real question is, which one of these massive bets is going to be the one that truly redefines the next 10 years? Not just for Robinhood, but for all of us as investors.